Shut it up. You don't need it, Neil. No slight. No slight to the president, but I'm glad I'm able to speak now. Thank you all so much for coming here this evening. You know, in Loretta's County, it's heartwarming that the state chair would come to us and that you would come out this evening. You know what we're up against here in this county. And you know what we're up against in this state, and you know what we're up against in this nation. Now, who am I? I'm you. And to be honest with you, I was sitting on the couch and I was watching what was taking place. You see, there's been a step change in politics in this country. It used to be that they said outrageous things. Now, they do outrageous things. And it doesn't take a lot of moxie or a lot of time to take a look at the issues and understand just how toxic an agenda the other side has. So people have asked me, Republican friends and others, Democrats, Independents, why would you take on such a task in such a county? And I have to tell them, I sleep at night well. And I know I'm doing it because I'm doing it for the American people and for the people of the state of Texas. Yeah. What's taking place here is not right. It's as simple as that. I cannot imagine a party being able to sell that agenda to anyone and get away with it. Now, I'll tell you why it's happening, and I'll tell you why people are listening. Back in 2010, a group of people came up called the Tea Party PAC. They were upset seniors. They had just lost half of their wealth in a terrible, terrible debacle in 2008, the financial crisis. And they wanted blood in 2010. And they sold them on a simple message. Constitution, less regulation, and, less spending. Now, apply any of that to their own agenda of Medicare, education, Social Security. It don't add up. But it doesn't matter if it adds up to them because they sell that agenda. And you have to ask yourself, well, why would they do it? What is behind this? I have to be honest with you people, and I've studied it closely. We are this close to losing our democracy in this country. We're this close. It is a matter of 2% of the population with billions of dollars trying to bring our federal government back to the state. And you have to say to yourself, well, why would they want to do that? What's their benefit to that? It's a very simple thing. 50 fiefdoms, no controls, and unlimited power and regulation in the hands of local politicians who they put a pen in their hand. Now, I will tell you that my opponent, Kevin Brady, he has signed extra-constitutional pledges. He has signed with Grover Norquist. He has signed... Listen, if you want to know what's happening in this country, how can a lobbyist be on the national television every day of the week talking like he's some kind of an elected official? That man hands Kevin Brady and tells him what he wants him to say. And if you don't know who he is, it's Americans for Tax Reform. And he made nearly every Republican sign a pledge that they would never raise taxes on anyone. In essence, let the federal government go broke. They've been doing this for 15 years. So you have to understand that we're in a crisis when it comes to funds in this country. We don't have to be. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm an ex-chief financial officer, and I can tell you there's a way to balance this budget and grow this economy without it becoming a war between the private industry and government. They don't understand, these Tea Partiers, that those two are so intertwined in our economy that you can't put one against the other. You hurt the government, you hurt private enterprise. You hurt private enterprise, you hurt the government. But they can sell it easy. It's an easy thing to sell. $6 trillion I'll cut, they tell you. That $6 trillion isn't just jobs in Washington, D.C. That's the subway shop on the corner. That's the National Guard station in the state of Texas. That's people sitting in this room in their businesses. And if they can be sold on such a simple message, we're in deep, deep trouble, people. And we need everyone to get off the couch, everyone to get your family to get off the couch and get to those polls. Because Judge Hinojosa is right. I ran in this race because I said we're the 99%. The problem with it is they're not listening. People aren't listening. And most Democrats in this county, they feel closet Democrats because they don't want to take the abuse. Everyone knows what takes place with the brown shirts in this county. I'm not going to stand for it, and I don't want you to stand for it. Hey! I just want you to know what my opponent has run against and has done in the last cycle of the last 4 years. He has blocked health care for first responders. He has blocked funding to FEMA for hurricane victims. He has blocked extending unemployment insurance. He has blocked raising the debt ceiling. He has blocked the appointment of federal judges and department heads. He has blocked Wall Street regulation, which caused our disaster. He has blocked road repair in the infrastructure bill. He has blocked immigration reform. And he has pledged to a Washington lobbyist that he will let this nation go broke. Now, I will tell you, if that's the kind of rep you want, if the Tea Party, that's the kind of rep you want, this is a disaster for this country. Now, why has he done it? Because he knows that unless he toes that line, he gets handed a slip of paper from a lobbyist that says, I will run you out of office. Yeah. I started this on an ethics campaign because that's the essence of ethics. I don't want that job if I got to listen to some lobbyist telling me where to vote. And I would never take it. And I'm telling him, get out of the office and let somebody else win. People, I need your vote. I need your family's votes. I need whatever you can do to help. Please go to my website. I've started a petition, and it goes to the root cause of what Kevin Brady's doing. It's called the Freedom Act. And it stands for fair representation in every election, democracy over money. What we're going to do is restrict lobbyists from giving donations in the future in totality. Stop super PACs with a $2,500 maximum contribution by anyone. No one-on-ones with a congressman or a senator when you're a lobbyist. You must go through a bipartisan committee to get to them. You ask Jack Abrahoff if this is not what's causing Congress to act the way they do on this money. He had 100 congressmen in his back pocket that would put in any piece of legislation. If we don't stop it now, our country and our democracy will end. So please, fundraise what you can. Please donate what you can. We have some bumper stickers and signs back there. But get the word out. I can't get in the papers in this county. They make it very difficult. The Courier's allowing me to say a few lines when Kevin Brady gets to say a book. But a few lines is better than nothing. So I need you. I need you to go to your Facebook sites. I need you to go to your families, and I need you to send the message out. Take back our democracy and take it back now. Thank you.